I can run it.
Boom. Boom! Let's Be Honest podcast, maddest podcast, and the saddest podcast. And today, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the long overweighted review of the Cartel show. Because the amount of people are there me. And I say, what the Cartel review there? Jay, you're good? Are you okay? What? I'm good.
Yeah, I got through things.
Everybody go through things. But there with a new debutant on the show. I want him to introduce himself.
What I don't know is Jordan, a.k.a. Jordy. You know, new to the media space. Me and Jay have been bridging for a little bit, so, you know, big up for the debut panel, let's be honest.
That is true. True. And people, if him chat fucker, I can know if him chat fucker.
My opinions are my opinions.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And before we started, I don't know if I get back something. I said ding. I was not at ding dang ravers. I thought ding.com. And guess what? You see, once you want $15 off, you have to spend $20 or more and use the code LBH75, and this is off of your first purchase. Not all your purchases, no, so you can't send credit to all your woman them. You have to send to just your wifey and your wifey only.
Yeah.
So big up to Ding. The show, Vybz Cartel.
Yes, sir.
Solo, 2 nights, Barclays in Brooklyn.
Applause.
Congratulations, you see me?
Yeah, man.
And while I get into all what people I say and what people not say, but I have to say congrats to Vybz Cartel, you see me? Honestly, the man look like him live a new life. You see me? Like.
Oh man, I'm reincarnated.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it's like.
I agree.
I'm surprised nobody not say he's a clone. or some shit, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say like, and him said all the while, him I say him fight for so much, like him, you know, my fighting disease, and my fight for him freedom.
Fight for him family.
My fight for him family so much. You know what I mean? And for see a man who, when him there road, couldn't see America, for see everywhere in the world right now. Because I must see Europe, because the Malta Freedom Street is like next week, it's soon. I don't know when, but it's very soon.
Wireless.
He's in the wireless, he done got England already.
Yeah.
Cartel out for a year, you know?
Not good. You know, for a year, well, what about the 8 months? If so much, August come out. August come out, so.
No, I'm coming, August, July 31st.
Yeah, July 31st.
You get me, I say? And for see all of this happen, bro, it's crazy. So once I congratulate the Vybz Cartel and him team, you know what I say?
Big up.
Now, I can adjust certain things now. This thing about Cartel only selling out the Barclays because he went to prison is stupid, and it's a very bad mind comment to make. You see me? It's a very, very bad mind comment to make. Why your take, buddy? I don't want to talk too much.
Personally, I would never make that comment. I don't even think that's like, when I hear that, I'm like, yo, so okay. Is it a thing where you believe that Cartel, if let's, you know, hypothetical, let's say prison never gone. You know what I mean? Is it a thing where you don't believe Cartel would be as relevant if he had the 13-year span to have the rest of his career, to be in his prime, because he was in his prime. He was on the top of his game. Is it that you genuinely believe that if these things happen for him, let's say, yo, by 2015, him get him visa. Let's say these things happen for him. You genuinely believe that him couldn't sell out Barclays. I feel like you're a bad man.
Yeah, and here what too?
Genuinely.
You see, them comments here come from Footer hype. You see me? And I not say Footer can't feel how him feel. Because at the end of the day, he must say, Bojo are the same thing in a sense. But what if I look upon it this way, I don't think it's prison. I think it's the fact that he couldn't perform in America.
It's scarcity.
Yeah, so when in the day road, him can't perform in America.
Right.
In a rise, in a Gully and Gaza, him can't perform. In a Cartel bleaching, him can't perform. In a the Clarks era, him can't perform.
No, him did that for the thing there, some live stream for New Year's.
Yeah, for New Year's. No man, best of the best.
Best of the best, yeah.
You know what I say? So this man couldn't perform. And that's why the people them turn out now. And then when you look upon the story for go with it, him go prison, him come out of prison, right? Him make a bag of hits while in prison. Yeah. Then you know, this man could get him visa when he was never a convict, or never arrested, or never charged with anything. No, him get charged, him get sentenced, him beat the case get dropped, right? Him appeal the case get dropped. I know him having visa for every bumbuckler place, bro. This is a story, like, I'm saying, look on even Freedom Street, bro. I attended Freedom Street not just for Vybz Cartel, But
History.
I want to be a part of that history. I was
History.
there.
Yeah.
I was there when Cartel, I say, 2025, we are live. I was there.
I never reached, but I did want to reach, and the only reason I did want to reach is because it would have been a moment. Because Cartel couldn't, no offense to Cartel, of course, he wasn't the best performer from time.
Yeah.
You get me? But it's a moment, bro. We never think we'd assist. I think about it. We think, enough people think teacher would have just rat in that prison. Mm-hmm. Isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a definite moment, bro. So me could have there, so no, and I say, what you going on? Dog, me no want there, so or whatever. Me there New York or there, but I feel like me see Cartel already.
Right.
I never need to see him again.
Yeah.
Honestly. But then I look upon him and I say, fuck, better I did it.
You should have reached.
You get where I come from? So at the end of the day, dog, Footer, you have to stop with them things, bro. And guess what, go on? Here why you can't make this comment. You're a conflict of interest.
I will know why.
Alright? Scatter, fuck your baby mother, bro. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. And I know you're going to say, yo, start bringing up baby mother, but Footer, we can't not bring up your baby mother, brother. So we not say, we must say, and I say I'm genuinely feeling them, and I say I hate upon the gene.
It's going to be skewed.
Yeah, bro, because it is what it is, bro. Yeah, like, imagine now, we have a case, right? And we pick somebody for jury duty. Cool? This man beat him woman. And you are one woman beater. You can't depend on the jury, bro. It's a conflict of interest.
Facts.
So we have to let go them little thing there, bro. You see me? Now back to teacher now. Congrats again.
Yeah, man.
And there's enough things I see where I would want to comment on or give my 2 cents, but you don't need it right now.
Yeah.
Right now, we just need to congratulate.
We need to celebrate
because
one of the greatest artist period of all time.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, bro, enough man go jail. Busy went to jail. Busy never sell up Barclays.
I'm telling you, the jail thing.
Busy never sell up Barclays, bro.
The prison thing have to do what we talk about is the scarcity, you see me? Mm-hmm. Obviously. But, bro, to just put it down to that is like, I feel like it's doing such an injustice to the man work.
Of course.
And the man work.
And in fan base.
And the fan base.
Because if we talk about diaspora, before Cartel got jail, Cartel was still the most relevant and the hottest and the most sought after artist.
Yep.
Before jail. Remember when Cartel got jail, you know?
Top of the world, brother.
They on top of the world. That was his peak on the road. Yeah, because them time with the man not just have music around the place. If anything come out with Cartel, they might do a song about it and the song a hit. Mm-hmm. Right? Gaza Kim Ting, your boxer, no master Anemi. If you beat up at one select time, do a song about it. The man have the hottest club series in Kingston. Then on top of it, the man have the hottest reality show.
Man, did that I'm about to say that him do a TV show, bro.
People forgot said teachers never did finish, you know.
Yeah.
And abruptly, you know, because of the sentence. And then on top of it too, him have the hottest case Jamaica has ever seen in the history of court cases. So we have to, you know, look upon these things, bro. Me no want to call how much man who got jail and never sell out.
Bro. It's like, that must say, it's injustice to the work the man put in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so man
behind bars.
Behind bars also. Man can't, there's no, for me, it sound bad
with
mind.
No label.
It sound bad mind.
With no label, with no engine.
It's just bad mind for that.
Hey, come on. I'm telling already, you know. Stop 8-pound Cartel. It's not the time. It's
not go work.
You see right now, I'm telling you. I'm showing off for 8-pound people. We have 8-pound people when there's an action to hate on. So you can go so it's when Cartel did their road, you could have 8-pound and you say, oh, them man beat up woman, you know. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Or yo, them man beat up selector, you know. Allegedly. Or yo, them
stop certain food from running for you know.
Yeah. Allegedly. Them time they could have 8-pound him. You can't 8-pound a man where I go upon Drink Champs, I big up him ups. And I say, yo, yeah, he's not my favorite, but he's good. You know what I say? You can't hate upon a man where Beanie, I say Ray about him and he must say, no, Beanie man in my top 5. You can't hate upon that man there, bro. You have to just, even if, I say friend up, you know. But you have to just go so and say, make him do him thing, him smart, him play the game.
We are in this space, and this is what I feel like, you know, everybody I do them own a thing in this media space, but we all have a responsibility to the thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
See me? I'm gonna like the fact say you can be you must be critical at times, you know, because not everything you can agree with. You get me? And everything you can agree with, bro. But you can't just outrightly just bring down dancehall like that, especially because guess what? To me, Cartel right now are the greatest dancehall ambassadors that we have. Cause him outside, him out there do it, and
Boy,
him have the thing behind him.
I'll use the greatest thing.
Right now, ambassador for us.
You can't say that, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, my take is this. Get where you come from, but my take is this. You know, I have no comment today. As praises today. Next episode we do that. You see me? But me get to you as a still, brother. And bro, for full up, bro, rappers not doing that, bro.
Nope.
Rick Ross can't do that.
Him not doing the backlist twice.
I don't think Meat Mill can do that, bro.
Not no.
You get me? I come from. So end of the day, it come back down
Maybe
to
I think
scarcity.
definitely not.
You see me? I say, and that everything is like a full circle moment. Cartel I perform with Neo. One of them biggest sound never get clear by Neo team or whatever.
Right.
Them someone is a moment, bro. Like,
bro.
You know what I mean? I say, watch out. See there, when I depend on the performance wasn't, I don't give a fuck about that because that's nothing new.
I don't think anybody give a fuck.
What mean as a Cartel is not the best performer.
We know
it
that.
mean if you use bands, we don't care about that. It was a moment, bro. Is it me? It was a moment for see this man on Breakfast Club and you can see him impact on the world and on the diaspora and you know what I say?
Yo, it's okay to give Caesar him due, you know.
Yeah, that make I guess what now. If him never did pull the Barclays, guess what that say? The ticket them two there.
Yeah.
There would have been something. So damn if you do and damn if you don't, bro. Again, can we look right now and say, you know, it's a Cartel strategically make one of them friends them go missing. But him gonna make people say I kill him friend for go jail so him can sell out the Barclays 2 nights back to back. Are you fucking stupid?
One of the greatest conspiracy theories of all time.
Are you mad? Nobody cares about that, bro.
Yeah, fuck her that still.
No, but a part-time story, him can't take that back.
And
Him can't take that back.
Also, it's a part of his story. And the man is triumphant outside of that kind of story. I don't, like, I've been saying that I don't think people giving it properly what the man do, you know, bro. Like, yes, we know say scarcity, like we said, bro. But to sell out the Barclays, which is what, 19,000 people, I believe?
2 nights.
2 nights in a row, bro.
At that price.
Oh, man.
Yo, man, not gonna lie.
Different.
Yo, man, not gonna lie,
Yes.
bro. Man, not gonna lie. And this is me saying this. I think Cartel could do a 50,000 stadium in New York.
Ooh.
I don't know if him can do it now with the 2 nights that are gone. But at the right price, I think him could have do it because the question I've got asked now, how many patrons were returning patrons at the Barclays for night 2?
I'd love to see them numbers there still.
And I don't think it was much. I think it was a new set of fans.
I think people who night 1 sell out, them get them night 2 tickets. I don't know if people go both of them.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So we're gonna take that and say that's 30.
Yeah.
Why even drop it? Today we're gonna round it up. We're gonna drop it. That's a 30,000 people, brother.
Yeah.
And at that price, the price we are talking about in the dog.
You know the price more than me. What was the cost?
Bro, yeah, look, the average ticket price was like 300. Initially, it started out crazy. And then, you know, the resellers, them or whatever. But I would say the average price was like a 300. Average price.
Yeah.
That's a price.
Yeah,
that's some
price,
Taylor Swift price.
You can see so for a regular thing you can go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Beyonce in the bleeds for that. You get me where I come from? And it was really so. And you know, I'm glad that him do something in a foreign like this where we can know how much people go.
Seating.
Yeah, because I'm tired of this. Oh, yo, dog, Cartel 70,000 stadium shit.
Yeah, man, the great estimators.
The great dick riders. Big up to Triple X. Anyway, I'm there. You see me? But big up to teacher. No more for big up to the supporting acts. I'm more for big up to Cartel again for sharing the stage.
Yep.
With a craft.
Yeah.
It bring me joy to see craft. I see so much people in the States and I perform in front of them. And
I know there's also tiff with the Ludi thing with Shenseea and Shenseea on stage.
Nah, that means you can't hate pan them man there right now. If you hate pan a man where I try buy back time with them kids.
Not right now. I never do it.
Yeah, me on a tour. Yeah, come with me.
Actively I do it.
We are talk, say, bro.
Yeah, man.
You can't vex. Yo, all right, everybody I got a Louis.
Yeah.
You can't vex with that one day, man. Where I see your mommy come with me. Whichever friend can fly with me. What? You can't beef with that, man. Cartel not cause a problem on the road, bro. Up to now, I'm in the ear. We're in the time of clout. And if Cartel did this man on the road right now, he would have done a video.
Yeah.
You see me? You can't beef with a man like that, bro. So some man will have them personal vendetta, pun intended, with the teacher. I feel love him, bro. You see me? I feel love him. I remember say, you could have said me I want hater because me no get no interview, right? But no, I can't hate on this, bro. Even if I wanted to. I can't.
It's difficult to do all of that, bro.
I cannot do it, brother.
Like,
so,
man, like, as me did say, it's okay to give Caesar due. You can't hate 6 months from now if you're for that. No hate no.
Watch
right
it. Not
today.
Look on even being. Big up to Moses, because Moses is my father. I understand.
Yeah.
But honestly, when I see Cartel though, you see, Beanie Man was present. And I think that should be the place where Beanie Man hand over the crown and just say him as the emperor of dancehall. Because the emperor is the king of all kings. You know?
Rule. Yeah.
You understand? But even though Shabba say him as the emperor, but guess what? Nobody not care about Shabba. I can't take the flak. But me I say, Shabba not no good deeds right now. If Beanie want to fight Shabba, nobody don't really care. So I'm going to fight him, Beanie.
That's what I'm saying right now, bro.
But teacher, so if Beanie did go, woman say, watch you now. Boy, because nobody not say Beanie Man was never the king of dancehall, you know.
Yeah.
But the people them want him just accept say a Cartel them a say. You see me? If Beanie Man did go up on the stage with a crown upon his head and say, teacher, are you? And declare himself as the emperor and Cartel as the king, brother. Dancehall
would
nice.
Be a moment still.
It would be a moment.
Would be a moment, yes. But we know,
you get me? But they don't know Doc sucking them ways and Doc my father. So I record anything when Doc say. You understand? Big up to Doc anyway him there.
Everything rooted in that ego. But bro, as I say, it just good for say, and I did say it before at the beginning, maybe December, January, say, yo, why I think this is going to be a big year for dancehall and moving forward is that Cartel is going to, I'm assuming he's going to, a label will reach out to him.
No, but him said on an interview, say, man, get a distro deal and he must sign some artists.
Right. And then not only that, him just being, active. I hope the Lord keep him health-wise. Again, him being active. The man is a great ambassador for dancehall right now to just bring in the people. Again, not saying him necessarily going to create like the newest fans, but him bringing the people that him have to put a big spotlight on dancehall. Because we need that again for get back into the scene.
Yeah, and I see him say something upon Breakfast Club where they are. But he must say, yo, come on to Sean Paul and him and, he must say, your numbers why Sean Paul bigger, but in terms of on the ground, like, which is true, but at the same time, I don't want the people them out there see that and feel like, see, yo, Cartel that try size up to Sean Paul. Because again, if we talk about cultural impact, the diaspora, it has to be Vybz Kartel. There's no questions asked. But put Vybz Kartel in a Missouri or Mississippi or Kentucky. You know what I said? It might look different.
It's gonna look different.
So
it's not mine.
What I think is happening now, we're seeing that with the diaspora alone, we can still do some great things.
Yeah.
You know what I say? We can still sell out an arena.
Big.
Like, to capacity. And even the other day, there was a thing named Wayfest at UBS. I think it was sold out to with Valiant and Skeng and I think Lottie there too. You get me where I'm coming from? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Big up the teacher, man. But what this mean for dancers? You think this a push the culture forward? You think we're getting new fans? Is that the right question? You think we're getting new fans?
All right, this is how I feel. I feel like the support is stronger.
Yeah.
So like dancehall, because Cartel is arguably the greatest of all time from the genre. I know that he's back in the world. I said arguably.
Yeah.
I said arguably.
I
said arguably.
I'm not saying he's nothing, but I don't want that conversation.
No. I'm just saying when I say it, I'm just saying it to strengthen the support. Because
talent?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. To strengthen. So it's strengthen the support, not only talent, but influence. I know you hear that word, but you know what I mean.
Depend. Here I can't say so. Here I'm not say so. But influence, bro. I feel like certain things, we just had to be there.
Okay.
You see me? Because when you look on even Shabba influence, where we can still see to this day. And when you look on a man like Ninja Man, remember you know, Shabba them give Buju, you know.
Yeah.
Buju tell her that, you know, say, me now want three and them drop out on
And
tree.
all of them,
something like that.
all of them talk about Ninja Man like
yes,
yeah,
right?
I'm a
And,
one.
but to be honest,
Yeah.
my thought of Ninja Man is a very polarizing figure and
Clash
Sting.
artist
And
also.
Sting. I don't think about Sting. When I think about Ninja Man, I think about Sting.
Yeah.
So some things you offer it there. Like me hear when Sizzler boss, every man turn ras. You get me? I say some of feel like when it comes down to this influence thing, bro, it's so crazy. Just like bring me to my next point. This whole influencer. I don't think there's nothing in influencer.
Right, before you go there, so just to, you said the new fans thing.
Yeah.
Just to get back there. So I feel like going forward there will be new fans. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like going forward, there will be more new fans of dancehall. But I think Cartel's job right now is to strengthen the base of dancehall. To say, yo, we're back, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to the world now. You get me? That's what I think.
I agree. I'm gonna love to see. I would love to see Cartel be what Killer was supposed to be. In terms of Killer was a bag of artist. But I don't think Killer brought the structure.
Yeah.
Because Killer build Gully and Gaza, you know. You see me? He build Gully and Gaza. And again, this is not
all
a
of
knock.
it come from him.
Yeah, this is not a knock to Killer or anything. Because at the end of the day, bro, sometimes someone will do it from the heart. Killer and meds, yo, I'm supposed to have 20% of the with a contract in perpetuity and and I'm supposed to get any little thing, image rights. Killer never there, which is fine, but I feel like it kind of mash up in a way where...
Okay, we need the structure.
Yeah, when the companies them come now, and we say we now have the structure, I always say it, bro. Dancehall is a good sauce. It's not the rice and peas, it's not the chicken. The rice and peas and chicken can live on its own, but the sauce makes it so much better.
Fair.
You get what I say? So if me now as a A&R, me now as an exec, I look into dancehall, and I go to woman, I say, alright, the artist are bad, but who is this producer calling me saying that he got robbed or
all of a sudden, a tree manager like
what's going on? It's too messy.
Yeah.
You see me say, if Cartel now can come in and play that exec role, sign some artists, and I forget the man so much praise. The man go up on some big platform, and the man big up 450, the man big up Jamal. We don't know what to do, but he's doing it for, and him not do it for no handout. He must do it.
It's not only that; it's also about like you said, the structure thing is also about like putting like people in certain places where them can thrive. So guess what? Like if I you know Jamaica go with the music thing, everybody think them can be an artist. But maybe it could be a good manager, you know. These are the things we need.
Yeah.
Those kind of influences to stretch out for say, maybe you can run off the merch team for when
the people them who actually play them part, like the man them who you call for write a song and them something. Them can get them
just due, yeah.
Because we have the structure, we don't say we have that budget here for writers, we have that budget here for artists, we have that budget here for the man them who are going to work the song on the road. We have that budget here for the road manager. It's not a thing where you're a man and make a thing. Dancehall live off a thing for too long.
Way too long.
Way too long, bro.
Way too long.
You get what I say? So that's what it is. Now back to the whole influence thing. As Mars I have this argument from one day. Bro, I don't think there's nothing named influencer. You see me? You don't call the most influential people in the world an influencer. You call Rihanna a pop star, a business mogul. You know what I say? You call Kaisonat a streamer. You call Speed a streamer. You call Cristiano Ronaldo a footballer. The GOAT, if you will.
Yeah.
Right? You don't call them influencer, and they're influential as fuck.
Very.
You get what I say? Because guess what now? A man might say, you're influential because you can't sell products. Well, Beyonce can't really sell products. Is Beyonce not influential?
Well, I could just to speak on that. I feel with her is usually price point, but
no, Beyonce sell cheap Adidas. Ivory Park was a very cheap collection. Our perfume is very cheap.
Yeah, tell me something there.
Our liquor, she have a liquor now named Sir Dave, is very cheap. So, but guess what? I feel like people just don't relate to Beyonce. But guess what now? Beyonce can influence them in terms of how them talk, how them carry themselves, them relationship. But how do you quantify that? You get me? I say? Bob Marley's influence, bro. Bob Marley influenced lifestyle. know the number, you know how much people turn Rasta because of Bob Marley, or how much people say them not fight nobody, or how much people say them are burned down Babylon because of Bob Marley. We don't know.
It's hard to quantify that for you.
So my point is this thing about just influence. We don't know. So back to the Cartel being the most influential, we don't know because certain times we weren't there. I remember when Munga have me and wear hoodie in the summertime.
Yeah.
It had the hoodie in the summertime. And then again, if the person who influence the influencer, isn't that person also an influencer too?
I mean, the word is a buzzword. You know?
Because Buju influence Cartel.
It's a buzzword, bro. And I think it's a word that, especially the
Me not like it.
social has taken it on, but it's definitely more of a corporate thing to me. And I feel like they just need to say, hey,
but they only say to people what I feel I have a question mark over them name.
Like they don't know what them do.
Yeah,
just popular.
I don't like when nobody call me a social media influencer. Number one, I barely post. I post snippets of my show. Now, granted, I do think I'm influential, guys. When you look at me now, like, you know, like when you think about you podcasting in the space, I'm the godfather for this shit. You know what I mean? I'm a son's them. You know what I mean? I say, I've walk and talk, big up to Walkie. You know, I'm going to boom and I'm going to the truth is real. No, for real, and that's a spin-off of, let's be honest.
Man, them are going to start call Jay the podfather around here.
And then now you have, the godfather. And then you have,
he's godfather, yeah.
Right? And then you have, I think, him show have another show spin-off, which is like a toxic talk now, when we just see what they are. And then you have, when next you name Active, that's a Braid or Brad, that's a half a toxic talk too. But granted, I myself was influenced
by some people.
You get what I say?
Yeah.
I was influenced by those guys because those guys are boring, but they influenced me that the space needs something that is fun and informative. You understand how we can, go and break something. So, I say the term don't make no sense, bro. You know what I say? Everybody needs to go look at work and get an actual occupation.
Yeah,
and if within your occupation you become an inspirational and an influential figure, it is what it is. I'm sure Michael Leaching is influential. I'm sure Jeff Bezos is influential. Gary Vee.
Some way, shape, or
Gary Vee will not call himself an influencer. Because look, there are jobs for actual influencing. Motivation.
Speakers.
A consultant.
Somebody who actually
a financial advisor. These are influencers.
Yeah.
Because that's their job. My job is to influence a decision. Influence a lifestyle. That's my job. You pay me for that shit. Even a therapist, if you will. You see where I come from? So I don't like that. But I'm going to say, of course, Cartel influence is crazy, but I don't like how ours are trying to lower some man thing because we can't see the influence.
I mean, bro,
I never see nobody out wear a shirt for no say, that man the influence. Because look on even sound. Sing J thing been around a long time. Yeah. Right? But in our generation, would I say a Vado?
Definitely Vado.
Would I say a Vado, the Sing J will make some man sing? And people been a sing.
Yeah.
You see me, but Vado a sing and a DJ upon the same song. Look on Ja Rule. Remember say 50 Cent used to clown Ja Rule say him singing.
And then did the
this nigga doing duets. And come
Dan did the exact same thing. And that's how he actually became.
Yeah, because back in the day now, the formula was Tupac and Biggie them.
Yeah.
So Tupac a DJ, Brenda got a baby. But Brenda, they ain't hear Brenda. Then Ja Rule said, fuck that. I mean, I alone can do the whole of this, bro.
Yeah.
But who them want to forget? Them want to forget Drake.
Yeah.
Say a Drake. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm
going
to say the influence thing, bro.
Yeah. And not to nerd it out, enough of them man there on the like hooks wise, we look on a Nate Dogg and say, yo, a Nate Dogg really do the hook thing.
All right.
For hip-hop.
And then come Nate Dogg now, come Akon.
Yeah.
And then TP and
hooks.
Drake. But that's what I'm trying to say now. With this influencer thing, bro. Why we not give the actual man them who start the thing the props? Because remember, there's no fruit without the root. Even though the fruit still carry the root. Because if you pick a mango, you can plant a mango tree,
Yep.
I saw it go, So the cycle goes on and on and on. So if I call somebody an influencer, as if I go so boom right now, I drink money must. Another cup, right? That means that you have to go drink it too. The most we can do, I tell you, say money must have some good rum.
Go drink some money.
Go drink some, but you don't have to go do it.
But that mean you're going to get up and drink it.
You know what I say? And now next topic I'm gonna have Alkaline. Big up to Erlan. Big up to Erlan.
So to her, you know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I said 12,500 capacity, sold out to the max. I'm one big up Alka again for bringing out but for Armani upon the show and Raja Wild.
Yes.
You know what I said, to all the new guns they want to do it.
Good.
Man. I said something, you know, I asked a question.
Talk.
Is Alkaline the next king of dancehall? Just ask that question. And did Alkaline go to jail for 13 years to sell out that? And that's not a knock to Cartel. That's a knock to Foota Eye, because it come back down to the nigga haven't been in UK for 8 years.
Yeah.
So me as a man, we're probably there UK where we probably not have the budget to go fly or something go see Alka. Or I just want in my comfort zone.
Again, scarcity, because Alka is not very visible as an artist.
Yeah, bro.
So he creates that just by, you know, not being as visible as you want him to be. But I would say that there's still an opportunity there for him to be king, but I don't know if
I don't think he wants to be king.
Just on the fact of him not being visible is why I don't think he wants to be
But
king.
here what though, what I'm gonna say is big up to Alkaline, big up to Alkaline team. With the music there right now, with him, him not hot, for sure. But at the same time, it shows the work and the fan base where him gone from them time there. It's still there.
Eventually, being hot of a cap on it, you know. You get me? After that, it's about maintaining consistency. You're not gonna hot forever as an artist.
Yeah.
Like sometimes there's artists that have like very long runs as them being a hot artist, but after a while that will die down, and then it's about feeding your base and continuing to raise your level as an artist. So I said the opportunity is still there, but you see, because that the time when he was like really like he was the hottest artist in dancehall in the mid 2010s. You get me? I feel like if him did go a little longer, him would be the guy right now. But I don't think he just didn't, for whatever reason. He just stopped churning them out the way he was.
I think with Alka is enough people always talk about him being antisocial and him being it, but Alkaline never bust being antisocial. Him bust being very,
very, very active on
very,
the
very
media
social,
at the time.
very social, very doing a lot of interviews, being very controversial in these interviews. You know what I mean? I said,
tattoo in the eyes,
very impulsive.
Those things,
you know, somebody said something about him, him reply, a witty comment. You know where I come from? So yeah, it is what it is, man. But big up to Alka, though. I want to see more. We see new rules are go. It'll go where next? I think that was Jamaica.
Yeah, Trelawney.
We have one more? Or I think we have Florida one again?
I think there's a Florida one. I believe so. You can.
But question, you think? No, yeah, you can't look, man. I need for that, man. I'm doing this, I need for that, so I still. But just every now and then. But you think Alka can sell on the Barclays?
Boy, I'm gonna say maybe. Again, scarcity. It's like a very difficult. Like I don't feel like it's going to be like. Feel like him have to like bring. Maybe like if him say, "Yo, Vado forward with him," on like that kind of thing. I don't know if him can do it by him, and then he
22. He did 30, like 12-5. And the Barclays is
19.
I think Alka can do that.
He can get a extra.
I don't. See, it depends on the last time he got New York. It depends on the last time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how active. I can't really tell how active he is over there.
And then the price also matters. You see me?
Him can do one night. I don't think he can do two.
No, I don't think he can do 2 nights.
I think he can do one.
I mean, when you look on people that who do 2 nights, still
doing one is crazy.
Even
by the way.
Yeah, doing one is
crazy.
Crazy. Who's in the Caribbean at the first for do a night at Barclays? Memory serve me right, I want to say it's Marshall Montano.
I think it's him. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else. I feel like it's him.
Yeah. And when you look on a man like Marshall Montano, bro, like big audience, but is he like a world star? And I think when it comes down to New York City, when it comes to the Caribbean, that is where majority
Diaspora.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Caribbean, not
just
Jamaica.
Yeah, man. That's where all. That's,
Everybody that's each up around Brooklyn, right off Flatbush is a big up church. Big up Brooklyn Avenue. You know what I mean? Whereas we a big up at 90s. And that's some vehicles, yo.
The borough them.
Canas, you know, I talk about Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's a big up Queens too, Springfield. You understand? For the Merc farmers. So yeah, shout out to Alkaline, man. No.
He did bring it about, like, I want to emphasize that, you know, bringing like Armani and Raja to that kind of stage.
Big up to Armani, my little brother, you know.
Big deal.
I know this is a big moment for him. I tell you that much.
It has to be.
Yeah, big up to Armani, big up to Raja. Labels.
Yeah.
We'll say two other artists them get dropped recently. Or the labels on them part ways. Koffee
and Shenseea.
Now with Koffee and Reggae on a whole, I don't understand these long hiatus. And next thing too, what I don't like with certain artists, bro, I'm gonna speak for the whole media. Bro, this thing where una do interviews, and I want people to know that I don't care about interviews. I'm not the type of person, if I see somebody in public...
You don't get paid for talk to people, you get to talk about them.
No, I also get paid for talk to them, trust me. But I'm just saying, it's part of your job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say it's part of your job for do a media run. And it can't be that uno will not do an interview with a Fix, uno wouldn't do an interview with a Jeffrey, on stage. You know what I mean? I say, you know where I come from? But if you don't go foreign, uno will do any interview with anybody. Like literally from there, American, uno will do the interview.
Man, like what's the brother name? Not Apple Music, not Ebro.
Who that? Speedy?
Not Speedy.
Complex.
Yeah, next brother. I just can't forget him name on Apple Music.
I know who that.
Name now come to me. But more while is what I mean for say is that them will do those interviews but some of those people I don't even have a necessarily connection to the culture.
No, not at all. And then it's like,
interview.
Do you care about it? I get it. You want to make new fans, but what about the fans them that make you there where you're there? Because when you look on it, I can't cite a Koffee interview right now. A local interview.
She doesn't do them.
At all?
Local? No. She's done international stuff.
Yeah,
local, I can't tell.
I
don't remember.
So when we look upon that now, what are you saying to your people then? I'm gonna burn out. Big up to Shen. You don't know me and Shen ever sit down already. I'm rushed out.
I think more. Again, you've spoken on it before, in terms of how fast things happen in dancehall. So like, especially the music is constantly turning out. You're constantly getting music artists are constantly in studio doing something go hit them. They're there. Reggae artists are a lot more meticulous. Not saying that it's not good to the interview, but they're very meticulous. Them take them time. Don't mean say you're not supposed to do an interview. You should. I agree with you. There's certain
it's not even about interview. Fuck the interview.
Okay.
Just overall, it's just like, bro, you still have a turnover time. Like, how long can we wait on you? What them hear 50 Cent say, yo, how long can you love something that doesn't love you back? And I feel like that's how it feels with reggae. You know what I mean? I say, I feel like, bro, this is a job. You know what I mean? I say, and it's just like, bro, how much time off you want?
But it go back to meticulous. A lot of them is not necessarily time off. Some of them tour a lot.
I'm not saying no, bro, but enough dancehall man tour a lot, bro. Majority of albums built on tour. Majority of albums built on tour. I talk about Word Up, Madonna them tour, Ed Sheeran them. What they watch an interview with Benny Blanco when they say so much hits him do. Majority of the hits them go on tour. The man say, yo, me and Ed say, come on tour with me so we can voice for 2 months. And the man say, I'm there for 2 years.
Some of the greatest album them.
Exactly. So what you tell me then?
No, but what may I say is...
No, bro, you have to give. You check your day. For instance, me there, so, me not shoot for 2 weeks. Right? From I'm gonna go for April 1st. So after 2 weeks, I got 3 weeks when I shoot. I'm a DM say, yo, Bumble, what happened?
Yeah.
Me I forget up now. You see what I say? The album, the soak off now. We need a new album. Get to work, man.
Can we...
Leak some song.
Hear this now. Can we...
I'm at the label say, yo.
Is it...
Though the people love the song, you know? Drop it now.
Is it a reggae fan thing also? Are fans not doing their job?
Nigga, I'm a reggae fan.
But that's a you.
I mean, been talk about it.
You say it all the time. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying maybe the majority aren't
Them
as
two, you know
loud.
the problem is them two spoiled. Probably like that too, because watch out. What they are the man them get a piece of chronics.
Yeah.
And the man them say, Father God him alive.
Thank God. Yeah.
And them just ready for him. Them shall just turn him back and say, pussy, half of that now.
Somebody else.
And guess what happened now? It would have got some boom and say, alright then, do I care enough that they turn their back on me? Or me have to go win them over and keep them entertained, bro. Well, it's a business, you know, dog. It's a business, bro. If you have build a house, the developer can't tell you, say, yo, I don't feel like to do this right now.
I'm not saying, bro. I think it's a
business. You have to treat it like a business.
It's a culture about reggae that has this being too patient.
You know what I know? Because Bob them have around 100 album. Me don't know.
Enough for that are like placements, bro.
Bob them have Bob did at 36. So me know which placement they talk. Yeah. Bob them have enough album and Bob them turn world star. Bob them they like a good 10 album in.
Well, like I maybe say, but maybe
Sizzla drop an album almost every year. Sizzla have around 30 album. Fun fact.
Alright, but we could say that's
Buju have a bag of album too.
We could argue that's to their detriment.
I like it that.
I'm arguing it.
You know what? You know what feel? And me and Protos to have a sit down too.
Big up Proto.
So me get more. Cause me I talk of my ignorance as a fan. Me not in deep.
Yeah.
I think what it is, reggae fans, they're okay with, alright, Summer Jam Germany is gonna be sold out.
They'll be there.
We don't need no new songs or whatever. But again,
so I'm gonna tell you, it's a fun thing also.
But how is it pushing the genre? How is it pushing the culture, bro? Remember, you know that most of the reggae man them win the reggae category, you know. The Grammys, you know. If we're being real, they shouldn't fucking win. That wasn't the hottest album for the year. If we're being real. Yeah, that didn't sell the most for the year.
We know what that's about. But the issue.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm saying overall, it's not deserving because, bro, uno not do the work, brother. All right, well, again, me I talk from what me see. Me not seen a reggae man out on the road that say, yo, watch you know. Them they a top bar, you play that tune now. And that's how I'm come back.
But them not believe in that, bro.
All them not for believe say the fans don't for hear their music. You tell me say if Sankins we play right now in one party, we never want to hear it, we like turn this shit off. We're not gonna say that.
You want me to give you an honest opinion?
Go through.
There's a little bit of pretentiousness in reggae. There's a little bit of it when it comes to some of them artists there. I'm gonna be real where they feel that they're a little above certain things.
Okay.
I genuinely believe that.
Them need to come off of the hill.
I do.
What? Here we go. We're gonna stop sell
flat. No.
Rastaman Hill House. Stop. That's the problem. Them in the hill, them in them own world, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Them in them own world.
So may I say, bro, there's a little bit of that.
Look at thing there, bro. So may I say, rush the music, brother. But at the same time, you have to have a deadline.
Really amongst, like, yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I agree, and they should.
We need it, and that's how I feel like the thing goes so, man. It tilts.
It's very lopsided.
We them can give you 10 songs, and I'm gonna give you 1 song in 2 years,
because
3 years.
The truth is when I'd like to say when the labels were, when they were dealing with me properly, it was balance.
Look at it.
It was the balance, at least a little bit.
No, here we go. Something I say balance. I think what it was is that dancehall man never there droppers, man. Dancehall man never would have met them song. Play.
Yeah, dancehall get a.
You see me?
Dancehall get a.
Bro, dancehall
get a bite of that bad hip hop.
If you not drop a song 2 months after your hit song, you're not at, different argument.
Yeah, different argument for next day still.
Next day. Now, what do you want to talk about? Mr. Deal. What do you talk about? We don't want to talk about Shenseea being dropped.
We did get off.
And again. Before I say anything, for my big up Koffee too. Koffee's a phenomenal artist, and I don't know what was the issue between Shen and label, because sometimes the label them want a creative direction over your project, them over your music and over your style.
Maybe you don't want that.
You know what I say? Probably Koffee wants some time with our newborn. That's a joke.
Jesus.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. My bad. That's the Twitter people there. But anyways. With Shenseea now, phenomenal artist as well. But Here what do Shen? Cause you know, I feel like the video she drop out there, she say she independent now and she drop music and rare. I feel like that kind of go against what you did said earlier because you're just more like, I want to be a pop star, I want to be a pop star, I want to do different things. If I got to lose some fans, I'll lose some fans. But no, you're free now and you indicate to we as the fans them say you can do what you want, so let's see what you do next. She just dropped a song one day with Mac VIP.
Yeah.
Nice song, so let's see what you do on the street. I'm going to tell you, I feel like Shen really zero Jamaica, bro. I'm being real, like,
Yeah.
one Shenseea dancehall, it gone.
I can agree with that. And then what I want her to, just my opinion at least, when it comes to her direction, still have it be very dancehall theme. Because every time she still goes back to, let's say she do the pop thing, but then like she do a hit and run, for example.
That's
get
something.
me? Yeah, like that's where I think she still, it's just a balance she needs to find.
Here where it is, bro. I just feel like, make it work, bro. Nobody gives a fuck until it works. Nobody now look for me. And that's why sometimes some people talk about music, like, I'm like, bro, this shit is not no fucking science. Like, I'm gonna say, bro, the Monday I drop quality songs. Why is it quality? Because it hit?
Oh, I can go back to a very recent example. I remember when Drake and Party dropped the album there recently. Who do you think Nokia was going to be that song?
I don't know what you did. I ain't gonna.
No, I like the song. Don't get twisted.
No, I really thought it was that song.
I thought that given everything we're going, like Give Me a Hug might be that song, but the way Nokia take off, bro, like just off of enough people did that. I remember when the album dropped.
Yeah, it was Give Me a Hug first.
People were saying, "Yo, what am I talking about with the Nokia song?" Number 2 song in the world now.
So that's what I say. Like, you can hear a good song, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a hit song. A hit song has to do with numbers.
Enough song drop and then it don't take off for like a year. Like a year songs will catch somewhere and all of a sudden
enough things play a part in a song being a hit song. Whether it's the engine, whether it's the money behind it, whether it's look on
where you decide to place the song.
Look on even Scorpion with In My Feelings. Kiki, that song was shiggy.
Yeah.
That song, they didn't have that song as a single. They didn't have that song as a single. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say dancehall get what it need for that, but we just need to clean up and get the structure. Simple thing, just a simple business. I'm gonna say before, enough time someone I talk about dancehall, I know top exit, and them don't want to touch it because it's messy. It's like, bro, y'all get one song with 10 million streams and the label I try to come in now and do some work and then I'm not even try to buy the song outright, right? Then 3 wanna call it. No, I'm the real owner of that song. He gave me the song. Yo, niggas be confused. What you mean a nigga give you a song? Yeah, just handing out songs as gifts? Yeah, I own all the rights. We end up on even party animal. There's controversy around them. We end up on drift. There's controversy around them. Mali and V6, there's controversy. Every time we get a little crossover song, there's always some fighting. If I'm a label and I have Justin Bieber, I have Weeknd, I have all these people.
Why do I have to look at you?
I'm not gonna invest in this shit. The Africans, them not fighting.
They're not.
Burner, them not fighting. Rema, them not fighting.
Yeah.
I don't need to trouble this shit.
I'm with you.
You see me? But back to the local media thing before we come on for this completely.
Yeah.
The artists, them need to respect local media. Now you have some people who have them platform and, for them whole thing is that they want to interview people but other people can't interview. That's them thing. Because when them put everybody at the line and you interview Jardy and Jeffrey interview Jardy, 9 out of 10 times Jeffrey is going to win. But we not do it for that. We do it for the culture. Because I can say this proudly, I don't have to interview a soul. I want people to know that. Now, do I want to interview everybody? Of course I do. But I don't have to interview a soul.
I always say if you're in this space and you think solely off an interview, gonna.
Oh yes.
I genuinely believe
for sure. Because when you look on the trio, it's a new day.
It's a new day. It's a new day,
right? But yeah, nobody want to hear them niggas speak bullshit, bro. Them niggas don't have no fucking conversations for nothing, bro. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? Shout out to them, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to them, man. Big up to them, man. You know what I mean? But that's what we're doing. So we're not, if you don't want to do an interview, that's cool, bro. But we're not going to put no politics in this shit. I just want to see my culture go away, bro. You think me don't want Valiant them come be a big artist amongst the world? Just imagine that now somebody are one of the biggest artists amongst the world, and just by you being a Jamaican, you have first dibs to that interview.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know, you know, there's a whole heap of politics when it comes to this music and media thing. Not only just obviously in Jamaica, but just overall in the world. But I feel like we must also understand that we have everybody have a contribution in making this thing go. Mm-hmm. You have to make your base strong. If your base not strong, bro, you go out in the world and you go flop.
Still need it, and that's why it comes on to what we're there right now with either this, like we end up on like a Sean Paul versus a Vybz Kartel. Them both are play them part.
Yep.
Once they come back to brand Jamaica, them both are play them part. The all-inclusive hotel versus the local folk shop. They all play a part. Everybody play a part, bro.
Forget him name. Pair One Bridget.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, man, the more the market will open up because, and I read them, I tell me, I say for real, because I look on hotels. Why any hotel I build? Jamaica don't have enough hotel, but the market are open up, because guess what? I'm sure there's still people where I say, I could get a room, somebody want to go to Jamaica. It did book out. You know what I mean? I says Airbnbs. I know man I have 10 Airbnbs and I want him 11th right now.
Like we did say, and you know.
So that's why enough time I see some man I copy my style and whatever. It's inspiring. It's like, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, man. I love it.
I mean, if somebody not try copy what you're doing, probably not doing well.
Yeah, man, isn't it?
You can just be honest with that.
But come.
It's okay.
One more topic. I say Dale Elliott. They're on this England platform. Big up to Dale.
Another person who in other media space.
Dale doing podcast thing. You don't know. Probably inspire him too. You don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm so no, Dale want to inspire. But I say, man, this girl scheme. Me a bigger youth for Dale. No, I lied. Man, I be for them. I need the same age. I just think him to repeat. So
it's okay.
You
know.
But Dale, I'm a boy from high school. It's not like say. No, Dale, I do him thing for real. Big up to Dale. Dale, I got do him tour. Son of an immigrant tour worldwide. Europe and shit like that.
I'm go on a really popular UK show. Filthy Fellas the other day.
Oh, I don't want them to talk about it. Yeah. But what talk about Michael Jackson and Bob Marley, isn't me? And this goes back to what I said, because me personally, I think Michael Jackson is the most influential figure the world has ever seen. The other person, that would be Jesus and Muhammad. You see me? In terms of
the top
influence.
3 most famous people.
And influential. But, I mean, there's an argument for Bob too.
There is an argument for Bob. Because I always say Bob in terms of, I call him the great builder. Like, whatever you consider entertainment culture in Jamaica, him are the one where they go out there and say, oh, I believe that, isn't me? No, like it's the same thing we talk about the whole influencer thing. It's so hard to quantify. Because I can't go out into the world and say, you become Rasta because of
you are vegetarian.
I can't say that, or you stop eating
baby mother.
Yeah, I can't quantify that. So, like, I said there's an argument for him, but when it comes to, I think Michael Jackson's a GOAT. So, you get me?
Here's the thing with Michael, though, and I'm carrying Jamaica for proof.
Yeah, I get
Jamaica have a Jamaican Michael Jackson from a bar until now.
Yes.
And it's not like the same one. Like, he just have new ones every single day. You get me where I come from? I got Royalton.
You go one hotel and you'll have 3 of them.
Exactly. You get me where I come from? And then when you look upon even Cartel, where you say you're the most influential Jamaican artist, right, of our time.
Yeah.
Me, Cake, Michael, Cake Soap, Jackson. Look on even him song Dirty Angela.
Yeah.
Like, you look on the weekend, Michael see him with Bruno Mars. You know what I say? Beyonce.
All of his kids, actually.
So, enough time, I want people to understand, so this influence thing, or not saying Bob is not influential for the slow ones them out there.
I'm not saying that. Nobody's saying that.
Influence is more than a man wearing what you wear. Influence is more than a man saying a slang that you say.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I come from? Because Papi have the slangs them. But everybody play a part in this thing, bro. So we can't understand meds. one thing has influenced that. One to the man them influence a lifestyle. Because I remember some Michael them get influenced by James Brown.
One to the man that will influence the person. You says influence.
Exactly. You see me? So I stop with this influence topic.
I hate the word.
Who's more famous? Drake or Mariah Carey?
God. Drake or Mariah?
Yeah.
Two of my artists, them too, you know. I love Mariah Carey. There's a part of me that wants to say Mariah, you know. But I feel like it's Drake.
I say it's Mariah Carey all
That
day.
part of me want that Christmas song alone, bro.
That Christmas song
yeah, that
alone.
Christmas song alone is very hard to beat.
That
bro.
Christmas song alone.
Like she has the most popular
Christmas.
song of all time.
She's the only artist with own Christmas. She's the queen of Christmas.
She has a countdown every time October done.
She had defrost.
And that song skyrockets back to top 10.
To number one.
And sometimes number one.
No, from 2019. Funny enough, the first time it went, number one was 2019.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been number one every single year after that.
So you're saying like it was number one and it wasn't number one before when it did
when it bust in the 90s, it wasn't number one.
Okay.
Them time they're probably like Nat King Cole and Let It Snow and them something there. But she promote it and she continue.
She made it a thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then from 2019 goes straight back to 2024, it's a number one song. So imagine you have a number one put on for you. And then on top of that,
yeah, I take it back.
On top of that, she spans over three decades.
Yeah.
Right?
3.
And she has the most number ones as a solo artist with 19 number ones.
That's so much,
a number one is 20 being the Beatles, and that's a group.
Hold on. Does she have the 19?
You can check. I don't tell lies. Let's be honest. This is not like the other guys over there. No, the short ones, the midgets.
I'm sure. You know, I'm sure Drake brought that record there.
No, Drake has 13.
No, I think it's solo male.
No, Drake don't have that. Drake could have been tied with MJ probably. Who have more? I don't know what the male part. I don't say MJ is 13 and Drake is 13. Well, Drake is 14 if it didn't get credited on the sicko mode, but hey.
I'm sure I'm gonna get that too. Cause it's Mariah.
What did he say? Mariah Carey.
19.
I do this for real.
No.
I do this for real.
I never did that out to you, but just want to make sure. The total of 19. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Mariah, one of my artists.
Honestly, I feel like when you think about it, I think Mariah Carey is the only living artist that has secured her legendary status. And when I say legendary status, it's going to be a forever thing because all I want for Christmas is you is cemented
that song going to be around when she dies.
And the biggest holiday of the year.
Yeah, man.
And the years to come.
Yeah, the song. It's not only just an American thing; it's a global thing. It's probably the biggest Christmas song ever.
No, it is the biggest Christmas
song. Based
it's on where I come from. So
it's Mariah.
So when it comes down to even Bob, as me I say, Bob have them type of songs about for have a song we attached to a season, which is Christmas season. Remember, I say every artist try for a Christmas song, you know.
Not fail.
No, there's not fail, but you know.
Some of them fail. Yeah, it's Mariah. Mariah is more famous, for sure.
Now, before we're done, I feel like these things need to happen sooner or later. I think there should be a tour. And I think this tour should have 4 main artists. The tour can be split up in 2.
From Dancehall.
Yeah, it's either a Bunty and Beanie tour, because 2 of them get back them visa, and a Cartel and Mavado tour. You see me?
That second one.
But the thing my thing with what I this, you know, is just more of I want to see dancehall get to new fans. That's what I want to see. I just want to be a diaspora, people that already know. Once we get some new people.
Well, they come back to what we talk about the structure because of the engine, you know. The engine I got to that. The engine I go to that, bro. For real. Like, I feel like we can, let's say we have the talent, but we need to forget the structure, and then when the labels start to invest in us properly again, I feel like the engine will do what it's supposed to do for us. Dancehall big, bro.
Yeah, and then again, who we are sending up there? Cause Armani, Valley.
Valiant.
Yo, you know whoever else fan base random? Mali Dan. Molly Dan,
Especially in the UK, them love him over there.
Molly Dan sings the most aggressive girl songs.
Them love it though.
Molly Dan can have the softest bed. No. We not fucking on that. We are fuck one. Nah, whoa. That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know, big up Molly Dan, yeah, man. I'm not saying we.
Yeah.
But you know, I see all that can there. Pause.
Yeah.
No, but Molly Dan fan base. And I know nothing about that girl.
Yeah, it's true. Them love him.
The hot girl them love Molly Dan music,
I have
bro.
a friend in the UK and all she do is like, John, what is the hottest Molly Dan? Them love him
Bro,
over there, bro.
hard and the man,
Them
yeah, the
love
song.
him over there.
The man I did the game like the man, yo, bitch,
Skirmish. Worse.
slut,
Yeah.
spitting on your face. Them a fart. Like, yo.
Yeah.
When I
Them
tell
love him
you,
over there, man.
and next thing to only per se is collab albums. Big
We
up.
don't have enough. We don't
We
have
don't.
those.
No,
We have any of that.
there's a Killer and Baby Sham.
No, man.
But we need some collab albums. Molly Dan and Armani, I do some a bag of songs together.
That's how what. Maybe they missed the opportunity. But
What up?
Vybz and Kartel.
What on Cartel?
Maybe they missed the
Me,
opportunity.
them only have one song together.
No, man, not one.
Cartel, them have two.
Them have
When you
three.
see you going around.
That song,
Which one?
Happiest Days of My
Oh,
Life.
else.
Bad man, my car, yeah. Them have.
And you know music, cute. Big up yourself. But Jordy,
For you. Big up, bro.
respect
Yeah, man, you
for
don't
our
know.
show. When the people
Big
don't
up
can
to you.
find anything, you don't know.
Yo, it's Jordy Management, JORDYMGMT. I do have a platform that I'm starting called Jordy Radio, JORDYRADIO. You can find me there, so on all socials. You know what I mean?
And people, soon and very soon, the studio of how it start. It start. I know I'm telling that time, but if I want to know me, I'm going to do everything I'm saying I'm going to do, or that's my time and I got off. You understand? Peace and love and peace. Go gone.